Well, we closed our first 0% buyer agent commission offered from a seller. And, everybody thought that this was going to be so crazy and different, but really all we did was finagle and move the numbers around. And the buyer ended up paying a 2.5% commission to the buyer's agent, which was us. The seller paid the buyer a 2% credit at closing, and then also paid some of the buyer's closing costs. So when it all shook out, the seller really paid 2.5% to the buyer, and then the buyer paid the commission because the seller was so dead set on not paying the commission. However, the net offer that our buyer paid and the net offer that the seller received was the exact same thing. So
the terms of the settlement will definitely affect the market, but the market will adapt. It always does. Fortunately, unfortunately, however you see it, there are going to be many sellers who are not in an enviable position where there's going to be multiple offers. They may have homes that are just simply not desirable. And those people will need to incentivize buyers, especially first-time buyers, because it's going to get more expensive for them to be able to purchase a home. So if you are one of those sellers who have a little bit of a challenge, you're going to need to incentivize. And there's no way around that, because you can sit there and refuse to pay the buyer's agent commission, but nobody's going to buy because nobody can afford to buy. The market will adjust, and the lending institutions are adjusting. Freddie and Fannie Mae are now saying that agent commissions are not counted towards IPC limits, which are basically seller concessions. If you didn't know, seller concessions, there's a limit depending on the purchase price. So to make it easier, especially for first-time home buyers, now they're saying any type of concession, like the one that the previous video was talking about, that won't count against their total limit. So it's going to make it easier for the buyers, especially the first-time buyers, to be able to afford a home. Market will adjust. There are changes which are warranted, but as a society, we want there to be more homeowners. We don't want to become a society where only the rich people are homeowners and then everybody else becomes renters. So the government institutions are also acknowledging that and making it easier for there to be more homeowners. And one of the ways that they can do that is by controlling seller concessions so that they don't ding buyers. And so changes are happening in the marketplace.